April the 30th. Let's get ready for the heyday that begins in May. And all that's going to come along with it. Some of it's going to be dragging from April, but let's see if we can clean it all up by May. May 1st is going to be the opening and the start of a lot of these premonitions. People who have forecasted things going to be all right, so they're going to say it's all right. They're going to say you couldn't do this up to April 30, but now on May 1st, go on out there and do it. Err to the side of caution. Err to the side of reason. Err to the side of reason. Everybody who's pretty much going out there and doing whatever as far as avoiding social distancing and avoiding, large groups and gatherings, they're pretty much like the test pattern for whether or not this was a badass idea or, yeah, we rolled the dice and we hit 7. That's pretty much what it is. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go by the guidelines because, I just got too much to risk. And plus, it's enough of y'all going out there and doing the stupid shit in the first place. So you're cool, carry your ass out there. I say what you're scared to say. I say what you don't know to say and don't want to say. But that's you. That's you. Sure, I'm saying it. I'm not afraid of the recourse. Whatever. You tell it like it is, not like it was, and not like you wanted to damn be. Let me tell you something. It don't bother me to tell somebody, hey, you don't deserve a car. You shouldn't have a car. You shouldn't. But I got reason behind that. If you ain't so mad that you ain't ran off or stormed away, I tell you, I break it down to you like a fraction. You don't need a car. You don't deserve to have a car because you know what? That would just be another bill that you can't afford to pay. You can't keep the gas on in your house. What the hell you doing with a gas bill for your car for? Oh my freaking goodness. That don't make sense? Of course it makes sense. You got trouble keeping lights on in your house. Why you got a car? Heaven forbid if something happened to that car. Heaven forbid you need an unnecessary light fixture, oil change. You bought it and it needed a tune-up right away. Oh no, what's a spark plug? My blinker fluid's low. See, you don't need a car. A car would just be another bill to add on to the already a massive amount of shit that you have trouble paying as is. That's pretty much it. I will say that. I can say that. Mostly it pertains to people that you care about because they hate to hear negativity from other loved ones because they think, well, why are you trying to keep me down? Why are you trying to keep me down? Why are you trying to hold me back? They say, no, these niggas trying to hold me back. I ain't trying to hold you back. I ain't trying to hold you back. I ain't trying to hold you up. I ain't trying to hold you like a baby either. Like the baby Jesus. I ain't trying to hold you. Hey, man, let me get $2 or $3 for gas. Hell no. What you even doing with a car? You ever heard of a bicycle? That did not always become some sign of failure to have to need a bicycle. People used to roll up on bicycles all the time. Not just Debo from Friday. Everybody, anybody. Get your bicycle and go all across town. Don't cost nobody nothing. And air used to be free. Used to be. They got them air vacs but anyway, air used to be free. You keep your tire pumped, you can get to where you're going. No problem. I say what you scared to say, don't think to say, or won't say. You know what I mean? I made mention of it. Maybe a week or so ago, as far as how you should probably do what you can to learn and teach yourself the things that are going to make you more of an asset when you go back into the workplace. If you can get online and Google, you can get online and do an online class or an online course. The amount of time that you've been out of work, you could have went over and got, some credentials or some certifications to make you more attractive in the way of finance. The things make you that much more valuable. So if you go back knowing the same shit, but guess what? You're dead fish. You're just laying straight. You know what I'm saying? You're a flat line. But you know what that also goes for, and I kind of overlooked it when I was talking about my kids the other day, is that if you're home and your kids are home, You don't have to just ignore them. You don't have to avoid them. You know they can't go to school. You know they don't have a whole lot else to do. And if you leave them to the company of TV and electronics and computers and iPhones and Androids, if you leave them to that, then that's what they'll do. And who knows what's on there and who knows what they'll pick up or come up with. But you should never surpass the opportunity to be a teacher for your child. To teach your child, to teach your kid. That is not the job of the school to teach them how to get through life. The teacher's job is to teach them how to get through school. And guess what's after school? Life. You sorry ass some, that after school is life. So if you want to give the teachers their opportunity to teach them what is on the curriculum, you know what I'm saying? If you want to make sure the teachers go by the guidelines of what's in the syllabus, do that. That's fine. But don't miss and pass up the opportunity to teach them what your portion is, and that's the portion of how this shit even plays relevant in life. You know what I mean? You don't even know what I'm saying, do you? That's them I remember back in the day when I was growing up, my mama and daddy and our mothers and fathers gave way too much responsibility and praise to these teachers. They took the word teacher to just mean like, well, she gonna give you everything you need to get through. No, she gonna get your ass from 5th to 6th grade, and then you're gonna meet some other teachers, and they gonna get your ass from 6th to 7th, and on and on and on. That's it. That's it. Tell me who your 7th grade race relations teacher was. I'm listening. You didn't have one. Okay. Tell me who your 9th grade premarital sex teacher was. I ain't talking about that sex ed bullshit of everybody laughing and giggling. I'm talking about who taught you that you could be a parent today. You could start being in a parenting position today. Who told you and taught you that? You were just trying to understand how that shit worked so you could hurry and get to it and try to avoid the pitfalls of what they say was so bad about it, but you were still going to do it. But who had the stats? Who had the facts? Who was telling you how this should be you should be afraid of this, not just anxious for it, when it came to premarital sex and teen moms, single parent households and the effects on the urban community. Who was teaching you these things in school? And in what grade did you get it? Huh? I ain't hear you. Oh, you didn't? Neither did I. Neither did I. And that's not to degrade anybody right now, but the fact of the matter is, you now know as an adult. It ain't even had nothing to do with you learning it in school. You just happen to know because you're out there in it. You're out there swimming in that ocean while there's kids in the pool. Before they ever get out, you need to let them know. I can teach you this. Oh, I know all about this. Let me teach you about that food stamp bracket. Let me teach you about that Section 8 thing that you somehow or another qualify for, but nobody tell you how it restricts you and the family. Let me tell you about that. You know why? Because I know about that. I can tell you about that. So don't ever pass up the chance to be the teacher your child doesn't get in school or from school. It's at home. And now, with all this time, sure, like I said, yeah, you can find them a board game, find them something fun to do, find something to help them occupy their time, but don't miss the opportunity to drill home some good shit too. Some pertinent good shit, I mean, any and everything that they're just not going to pick up, just make sure they go in with the knowledge of everything I know ain't just from a book. And it ain't going to be from a book. Some things I found out that I can teach them now. No, you ain't had to teach me that but once. Good, bad, and indifferent. Win, lose, or draw. Tell them turn if you get caught drunk driving more than 2 times that shit is habitual. And you going to jail. Yeah, you keep asking about your uncle Craig. Yeah, well, we didn't want to tell you, but now that you're old enough to understand, let me tell you what happened to Craig. Let me tell you about some of these real life instances that don't come from school, elementary, or high school. Let me tell you about what's life, what's real. That you don't get from a book. Nobody sits down and teaches it to you in school. You get that from home. You get that from me. You get this from your Aunt Johnny. You get this from your Uncle Freddie. You get this from, your cousin Tamar. You get this from people who really out there getting it, really out there living life and can give you real life instances that, this is beyond school. And here's a perfect opportunity for me to download some of this real shit into your hard drive. Let me give you something real, son. You know, before they start telling you who the book says founded America, well, my uncle said, my auntie said this, and make them verify it. You know, that syllabus and that curriculum is made for them to get you, like I said, from the next grade, from the current grade to the next grade. But yeah, you can get me through school, but that ain't gonna get me through life, because I gotta know more than that and make your kid feel that they should know more. I shouldn't just know what I'm being taught and told in a classroom of 10 or 12. How about just me and you one-on-one? Good. Let me tell you something real. Let me tell you something real. Everybody qualified to be that type of teacher, because every kid needs to know the things that you've learned as an adult that you never knew and was never told to you. Why would you pass that up? Why would you pass that up? Don't pass up that opportunity. It'll make that child so much more knowledgeable. You know, the classroom might have to stop because you done told them some real shit. But hey, you can clarify when you come to pick his little